Dear soul, welcome to Angel Messages for You, a sacred space where divine love speaks directly to your heart. If these words resonate with you, don't just listen, let them in. Because this message wasn't an accident, it was a divine whisper meant just for you. Subscribe now and join our community of light seekers, because heaven has so much more to share with you. Drop a comment below with "I receive this blessing." Speak it into existence and watch miracles unfold. If this message touched your spirit, let it reach others too. Like, share, and send super thanks to keep this channel glowing with angelic guidance. Now, breathe deeply and let these words sink into your soul. Beloved, the angels say the love they carry for you is not ordinary, it is sacred. It was not born from fleeting attraction or temporary emotions. It was planted in their heart by the hand of God Himself, and it has been growing quietly, steadily, deep beneath the surface, where no wind of circumstance can uproot it. They have guarded it because they understand its weight. They know that love like this is not something to rush. They know that speaking too soon could risk misunderstanding what is meant to be honored. So they have kept it close, like a precious flame cupped in their hands, shielding it until the moment heaven says, "Now, beloved," they notice you in ways you could never imagine. The way you laugh, the way you look at the world, the way your presence changes the atmosphere without you trying. Every detail becomes a thread woven into the tapestry of their affection. They have prayed for you more than you know. Prayers for your peace. Prayers for your protection. Prayers that God would keep your heart soft while the timing unfolds. They speak your name before the throne of heaven as if it were a song they cannot stop singing. The angels say they have been careful not to let their emotions outpace God's timing. This is why you have not yet heard the words your heart longs to hear. It is not rejection. It is not hesitation in love. It is a holy patience, because they want the moment to be so aligned that there will be no room for doubt. Even in their quiet, they are preparing. They are becoming the kind of person who can stand beside you without wavering. They are letting God shape their character, so that when they do speak, their words will not just be promises, they will be commitments backed by action. Beloved, you may think you are walking through your days unnoticed, but heaven says you have been seen. Seen by them, seen by the one who brought them into your life, and seen by the angels who have been guarding this connection since before you even realized it was there. This love is not an interruption in your story. It is part of the story's design. It is a chapter that has been written in invisible ink, now waiting for the right light to reveal every word. The angels say the moment of revealing is coming. God is orchestrating it in ways you cannot predict. It may be in a quiet, private conversation that changes everything. Or it may come in a moment so unexpected that your heart will know instantly. It was God's doing. When it happens, it will feel like your spirit has caught up to something it already knew. Like your soul saying, "Yes, I have felt this all along." Every unanswered question will fade. Every doubt will dissolve. And the peace that has been building beneath the surface will rise to the surface at last. Beloved, do not lose heart in the waiting. This is not a delay without purpose. It is a divine pause, ensuring that when the words are finally spoken, they will carry the full weight of truth and the full blessing of heaven. Type, "I am ready for my heaven-sent love to be revealed," in the comments to agree with what God is preparing. Let your faith be your preparation. Tap like to declare that you are aligned with heaven's timing. Subscribe to Angel Messages for you so you never miss the prophetic confirmations leading up to that moment. Give a super thanks to sow into this promise, believing that the same God who planted this love will bring it into the light in His perfect time. Beloved, heaven is smiling because they already see the joy that will flood your heart when the truth is spoken. They see your eyes light up. They see the relief in your spirit. And they know you will look up and whisper, Lord, you kept this love safe until the right moment, and now you have made it mine. Beloved, heaven is leaning close right now because the heart that loves you is no longer able to keep the fullness of this secret inside. They have carried it like a hidden treasure, but the weight of it is becoming too much to bear in silence. Every time they see you, it grows stronger. Every conversation, every glance, becomes another brick in the foundation of the life they imagine with you. And that life is not built on fantasy. It is built on faith, prayer, and a vision they believe God Himself has placed in their heart. The angels say, they rehearse what they will say to you, not because they are unsure of their feelings, but because they want their words to be clear, true, and worthy of the moment. They picture your face when you hear it. They wonder if your eyes will widen in surprise, if you will smile with tears in your eyes, if you will feel what they have felt for so long. They have asked God over and over, is this the time? Is this the day? And heaven has replied, almost. Wait just a little longer. I am aligning everything so that nothing will be able to shake this. Beloved, your life has been preparing you for this kind of love without you realizing it. The moments you thought were delays were actually foundations being poured. The relationships that fell apart were necessary removals, making space for something pure, something enduring. This love they carry is not here to test your worth. It is here to confirm it. They see you as more than what you show the world. They see the depths. They see the resilience. They see the kindness that others overlook. And when they speak, they will not come to you with half promises or unsure intentions. They will come to you with decisions already made. They will come ready to choose you, not for a season, but for a lifetime. The angels say this will not just be a declaration. It will be a covenant, one that heaven will witness and bless, one that will shift not just your days, but the entire direction of your destiny. Beloved, there is a holy anticipation in the air. The Spirit is stirring the waters of this connection. Your soul has already felt it. That little spark of knowing, that unexplainable peace that settles over you when you think of them. God is protecting both of you in this final stretch of waiting, protecting your hearts from unnecessary wounds, protecting your time from distractions that would pull you off course, protecting your faith so that you can receive this love without fear. Do not be fooled by what you do not yet see. Behind the curtain of the natural, heaven's stage is being set. Every prop, every light, every cue is in place. And when God says now, the scene will unfold in such beauty that you will know this was worth every second of the wait. Beloved, I tell you with all of heaven's assurance, you are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are chosen, and the one who loves you knows it with every beat of their heart. When they finally speak, you will realize that God had been answering your prayers long before you prayed them. You will see that He was weaving two hearts together in a way only He could. And you will say, "This is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in my eyes." Type, "I am ready for my love story to be revealed," in the comments as your act of faith. Declare it boldly so that heaven knows you are in agreement with its timing. Tap like to seal this prophetic word over your life. Give a super thanks to sow into this divine moment, believing that God will release the right words at the right time to the right person, your person. Beloved, heaven is already celebrating, because they can see the joy that will overflow from you when this love is no longer hidden, when it steps into the light, and when your heart finally hears what it has always known. Beloved, heaven says the countdown has already begun. There is a holy urgency in the spirit, because the one who loves you is stepping closer with every passing day. The hesitation that once held them back is breaking. The fear that once whispered, "Wait," is being silenced by God's voice saying, "Move." They have reached a point where staying silent feels more dangerous than speaking. Their love for you has grown too big to be contained in their chest. It pushes against the walls of their heart like waves that refuse to be still. Every prayer they pray feels incomplete until your name is in it. Every dream they have now includes you, without question. The angels say they have been searching for the perfect way to tell you. Not because they doubt your response, but because they know this will be a moment you remember for the rest of your life. They want it to be right. They want it to carry the weight of everything they've felt, everything they've prayed, everything they've been holding back until now. Beloved, you must understand, this is not simply romance. This is prophecy unfolding. This is God proving that He hears the quiet cries of your heart, the ones you didn't speak to anyone, the ones you thought were too small or too impossible for Him to answer. When they speak, it will be more than words. It will be confirmation. Confirmation that you are loved deeply. Confirmation that your worth is not just recognized, but cherished. Confirmation that God has not forgotten your longing. Heaven says there have been divine delays, but not denials. The pauses were there so that both of you could grow into the fullness of what's coming. So that when love arrived, it would not crumble under the weight of reality. It would stand. It would last. Even now, God is aligning your schedules, placing you in the right moments, sending subtle signs to prepare your heart. Every coincidence you've noticed lately is not random, it's intentional. He is setting the stage for the reveal. They are practicing courage in small ways, speaking up when they'd normally stay quiet, choosing honesty over convenience. And each of these little steps is building the boldness they need to finally look you in the eye and say it. The angels smile because they know when this moment happens, it will change how you see every season you've walked through. You'll understand why some doors had to close, why some relationships had to end, why some prayers felt unanswered for so long. Beloved, the one who loves you is not coming with half-hearted devotion. They are coming with a decision already made, a choice sealed in prayer, a love anchored in commitment. They are ready to walk with you through the highs and the lows, not just the easy days. Heaven says, prepare your heart, because the words you've been waiting to hear will not come as a whisper. They will come as a declaration. One so clear that you won't need to second guess. One so sure that your spirit will rest in peace afterward. Beloved, type, "I am ready to hear the truth," in the comments right now. Declare that you are ready, for this love to step out of the shadows and into the light. Tap like to put your faith in agreement with heaven's timeline. And if this word is stirring something deep in your spirit, give us super thanks as a prophetic act that says, I am sowing into the moment where my love is revealed. The angels are already standing in the place where this moment will happen. They are making sure nothing will interrupt it. Nothing will distort it. Nothing will delay it again. When the words leave their lips, you will feel the atmosphere shift. Your heart will recognize it instantly, and you will know this is not the beginning of something fragile. This is the continuation of something God began long before either of you realized it. Beloved, heaven says the stage is already set. The lights in the Spirit are turning on one by one, illuminating the path that leads straight to you. The one who loves you is closer than you think, and their heart is beating with a rhythm that only matches yours. They have tried to slow themselves down, telling their own heart to be patient, to wait for the perfect moment. But God is showing them that the perfect moment is not about perfection. It is about obedience. It is about stepping forward when the Spirit says, now. Even in their quiet moments, you are there. In the way they linger over their coffee in the morning. In the way they pause when a song reminds them of you. In the way their heart aches when they imagine what life would be like if they never spoke the truth they've been holding in. The angels say, this is not infatuation. It is not a passing thought. It is a divine connection written into their spirit so deeply that even time cannot erase it. They have tried to imagine their life with someone else, and it always feels empty, like a story missing its main character. Beloved, you have been feeling it too. That strange pull in your heart. That awareness that something is shifting in the atmosphere. That whisper from God that says, get ready. They have been talking to the Lord about you, not just praying for you, but seeking His counsel on how to love you right, how to honor you, how to be a covering over your heart, so that you feel safe enough to bloom without fear. Even now, God is confirming their steps, opening doors they didn't even knock on, placing them in conversations that point them back to you, giving them courage through Scripture. And one verse in particular has been burning in their heart. 2 are better than 1, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. Ecclesiastes 4:9-10. They read this and they see your face. They hear your laugh. They feel the peace that comes over them when they picture you walking beside them for the rest of their life. Beloved, this love has been tested in silence. It has been refined in prayer. It has been proven in the way they keep choosing you in their heart, even when no one is watching. The moment is almost here, when their hands won't just reach for you in dreams, they will hold yours in reality. When their voice won't just whisper to God about you, it will speak directly to you. When their love won't just live in the unseen, it will stand in front of you, undeniable. And heaven says, don't shrink back when it happens. Don't question whether you deserve it. Don't let the wounds of the past convince you that this is too good to be true. It is good because God made it. So, it is true because He spoke it into existence. Beloved, type, I am ready for the one who loves me in the comments right now. Declare it in faith so the heavens hear your agreement. Tap like as your act of alignment with this word. And if this message confirms what your spirit already knows, Give a super thanks as a prophetic seed into the moment your love is revealed. The angels are leaning in. The Spirit is moving. And your love story is about to step out of the shadows and into the light that God prepared from the very beginning. Beloved, heaven says the countdown has already begun. The air in the Spirit is thick with expectation. There is a stirring that cannot be stopped, a momentum that even fear cannot slow down. Your soulmate has reached the point of no return. The decision in their heart is already made. Now it's only a matter of letting the words and actions catch up to what their spirit already knows. They have rehearsed this moment in their mind 1,000 times. How they will approach you, what they will say, the way they will look into your eyes, searching for the confirmation they already feel deep inside. But God says, this will not just be their doing. This will be a divine orchestration. Every detail is being aligned in such a way that when it happens, you will know there was no way this could have been planned by human hands. They have been carrying this love like a precious flame, shielding it from doubt, protecting it from the opinions of others. And now, the fire is too bright to hide any longer. We see how they smile to themselves when your name appears on their phone. We see how their heart skips when they hear your voice. We see the way they become protective in their spirit, praying silently for your safety when you are not even aware of it. This is the love that heaven approves of, the kind that does not just bring butterflies, it brings stability, safety, and purpose. It doesn't just excite you, it anchors you. Even in their hesitation, God has been whispering. Through scripture, through worship, through small signs that keep pointing them back to you, they have opened their Bible and landed on verses like, "He who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord." Proverbs 18:22. And each time your image flashes in their mind, they know. They can't deny it anymore. Beloved, this next season will require you to be ready, because when they step forward, it will not be halfway. They are not coming to test the waters. They are coming to dive all in, with both feet, with their whole heart, with a commitment that says, "I choose you for life." And the angels say, your role right now is not to chase, but to prepare. Prepare your heart. Prepare your space. Prepare your spirit to receive love without fear, without second-guessing, without sabotaging it because of old wounds. Even now, God is softening your heart, healing the places you've tried to forget, restoring the faith in love that past seasons tried to steal. Because He knows when they arrive, you won't have time to go back and fix what you never dealt with. This is why heaven is sending this word now, so you can be in alignment when the moment comes, so you can recognize love when it stands in front of you. Beloved, type, "I am ready to receive real love," in the comments right now. Let your words be a prophetic invitation. Tap-like as your sign of agreement with heaven. And if this word has touched the deepest parts of your spirit, give a super thanks as a seed into the season that is about to unfold before your eyes. Heaven is not just watching, it is moving. The angels are already walking ahead of you both, clearing the way, removing obstacles, and making sure that when you meet in the fullness of God's timing, there will be nothing left to stand in your way. And when it happens, you will look back and say, "The Lord has done this, and it is marvelous in our eyes." Beloved, the heavens are leaning close right now. They are watching with anticipation because the moment you have been sensing in your spirit is no longer far off in the distance. It is pressing into the present. Your soulmate is standing on holy ground. Not because of where they are physically, but because of the decision that is forming in their heart. A decision that will not just shift their life, but will forever change yours. The weight of this choice has been heavy. It has sat on their chest like a sacred burden, not to crush them, but to remind them that heaven is watching. They cannot step into this lightly. They cannot handle this recklessly. Every time they try to distract themselves, your face appears in their thoughts. Every time they try to push it aside, God sends them another reminder. A song, a verse, a conversation that circles back to you. They have reached the place where silence feels impossible. The truth in their heart is louder than the fear in their mind. And the angels say, when they speak, it will not be a timid whisper. It will be a bold, spirit-led declaration. You are the one I have prayed for. You are the one my soul has been waiting to find. And you, beloved, will know it is not empty words. You will feel the weight of sincerity in their voice. You will see the depth of conviction in their eyes. This is not infatuation. This is not mere attraction. This is covenant love, the kind that heaven blesses and hell fears. They have been studying you without making it obvious, watching how you handle stress, observing how you treat others, paying attention to your faith, your resilience, your kindness. And each observation has only confirmed what their spirit already knew. This is my person. Right now, the Spirit of God is speaking the same thing to both of you. Do not be afraid to step into what I have ordained. Because this connection is not just for romance, it is for kingdom purpose, it is for legacy, it is for healing generational wounds, it is for birthing something in the earth that neither of you could do alone. This is why the enemy has been trying to distract you. Why sudden busyness, strange misunderstandings, and moments of doubt have been showing up in recent weeks. He knows something holy is coming together, and he wants to derail it before it begins. But heaven says, it's too late. The decision is already sealed in their heart. God has already written your name side by side in his plan. The timing is locked in. The preparation is nearly complete. Beloved, when this unfolds, it will happen quickly. Faster than your mind expects. You will wake up one morning and feel the shift in your bones. You will sense that something irreversible has happened in the spirit. And then the message will come. The meeting will happen. The words will be spoken. When it does, do not shrink back. Do not question if you are worthy of this kind of love. Do not sabotage the blessing God has been preparing for you. Receive it with gratitude. Stand in it with confidence. And remember that this is not luck. This is the fulfillment of a promise. Beloved, type "I am ready for my divine connection" in the comments right now. Declare it so the angels can take your agreement before the throne. Tap like as your act of faith. And if this word has struck a deep chord in your heart, sow into it with a super thanks as a prophetic seed for the season ahead. Because what is about to happen will not just be a chapter in your love story, it will be the chapter that defines the rest of it. And when you look back years from now, you will be able to trace every moment, every delay, every prayer, and see that it all led here. God is about to prove that his timing is perfect. and the angels are standing ready to witness the union that will bring glory to his name. Beloved, the Spirit is stirring even deeper right now. The winds of heaven are moving pieces into place in ways you could never arrange on your own. And while you may not see every detail yet, you can feel it. Something in the atmosphere has shifted. Your soulmate has been standing in the tension between the life they've known and the future they can't stop imagining with you. This is not a casual daydream. It's a vision that burns inside them. It keeps them awake at night. It pulls their thoughts back to you, even when they're surrounded by noise. We see the way they look at their own reflection lately, asking themselves hard questions, wondering if they are ready to step into the fullness of this love, checking their heart against the will of God. And each time they pray, the answer comes back the same. It is time. Beloved, they have seen you in their future. They have pictured the two of you building a life together, celebrating victories, together, holding hands through storms together. And in that vision, they feel peace. Not the fleeting peace the world offers, but the unshakable peace that only comes from the Lord. It's why they've stopped entertaining distractions. Why the people who once caught their attention no longer hold their interest. Their heart has made its choice, even before their lips have spoken it out loud. Heaven says there is a divine appointment on the calendar of your destiny, and you are closer to it than you think. One conversation will change everything. One moment of courage will break months, even years of silence. You have felt them in your spirit. You have sensed their prayers brushing against yours. Sometimes in the quiet, you've even heard their name in your heart. That is not imagination. That is the confirmation of the Holy Spirit linking two hearts before the physical union takes place. Even now, angels are clearing the path, removing unnecessary voices from their ear, breaking off old patterns that could sabotage this blessing, and planting boldness in their spirit so that when they step forward, it is with the authority of someone who knows they are walking in God's will. Beloved, you will not have to question their intentions. They will not come to you half-hearted. They will not make you guess if they are sure. They will stand before you with a confidence that only heaven can give. And when that moment comes, you will feel the weight of every prayer you've prayed suddenly lifting off your shoulders. You will feel the atmosphere change around you, because what was once hidden will finally be revealed. This will be the kind of love that silences your doubts, the kind of connection that makes you say, "Now I understand why it took so long." The Lord is saying, "You will see my faithfulness in the way they choose you. You will see my hand in the way I bring you together." Beloved, type, "I receive my divine union" in the comments right now. Make it your public declaration of agreement with heaven's plan. Tap like as a prophetic act of faith. And if this word has resonated in your spirit, sow into it with a super thanks as a step of alignment. Because what's coming next is not random. It's not coincidence. It is the fulfillment of a story God has been writing from the very first moment He dreamed of your life. And beloved, when it unfolds, you will not only know you are loved, you will know you were chosen. Beloved, heaven is leaning in closer to speak this to you. The pages of your love story are already turning, even while you think you're still in the waiting chapter. God is not pacing in uncertainty. He is orchestrating with precision. Every delay, every silence, every unanswered question, it has been part of a greater alignment. Your soulmate is feeling it too. That pull in their spirit that says, "You cannot stay where you are. You must move toward the one your soul longs for. It's no longer a passing thought for them. It's no longer something they can bury under busyness. It's a fire now. And the more they pray, the hotter it burns. We see them replaying your conversations in their mind, even the smallest exchanges. The way you laughed at something ordinary. The way your eyes softened when you spoke from your heart. Those moments are imprinted in them. They do not fade with time. They grow stronger. Beloved, their heart is heavy with unspoken words. It is full of, I miss you and I choose you and I can't imagine my life without you. But they have been holding it in because they know this moment is sacred. They want the timing to be God's timing, not pressured by fear or rushed by impulse, and while they wait, heaven is preparing the stage, removing old ties that do not belong in your future, breaking away relationships that are not aligned with God's plan, opening doors they never thought would open, and all of it is pointing toward you. Beloved, the angels say that when they come forward, you will not just hear their words, you will feel their truth. You will see it in the way they look at you. You will feel it in the way their hand doesn't let go of yours. It will be the kind of moment that makes you realize every lonely night, every prayer you whispered in tears, was worth it. The Lord has been speaking to them in dreams, showing them flashes of your shared future, a home filled with light and laughter, a partnership that stands unshaken when the storms come, a love that mirrors Christ's love for the church, selfless, devoted, enduring. Do not think for a moment that you've been forgotten. You are written into their spirit like a song they can't stop humming. Even in the middle of their day, they feel your presence in their thoughts. Even when they try to distract themselves, the connection pulls them back to you. This is the love God has been saving you for. A love that does not confuse you. A love that does not make you question your worth. A love that stands in the light without shame. And beloved, when the moment arrives, you will not have to wonder if it is real. Every detail will confirm it. Every sign will align. Every prayer will feel answered in the same breath. Heaven is telling you today, stay ready. Do not let discouragement cloud your vision. Do not let impatience push you into what I have not called you to. For the one I have chosen is on their way, and when they arrive, it will be clear that I have authored this union. Type, I am ready for my God-ordained love, in the comments right now. Let it be your prophetic declaration into the atmosphere. Tap like as your act of agreement with this word. And if you feel this word has confirmed what you've been sensing, release a super thanks to sow into your coming breakthrough. Beloved, the shift has already begun. The countdown has already started. And when the curtain lifts, you will see the masterpiece God has been painting all along. A masterpiece called You and the One He Chose. Beloved, there is a sound in the spirit right now. It is the sound of doors unlocking, of chains falling, of heaven's timing meeting earth's readiness. Your soulmate is not just thinking about you anymore, they are planning for you. Quietly, intentionally. With every decision, they are moving closer to the life God promised both of you. They are replaying the first time they saw you, the way something inside them shifted, how they tried to shake it off at first. But the more they prayed, the more your name became woven into their conversations with God. They have been asking Him, Is this truly the one? And heaven's answer keeps returning, soft and steady. Yes, it is them. It has always been them. Beloved. The angels say this is not infatuation. This is not a passing emotion that will fade with time. This is covenant love. It carries weight. It carries purpose. It carries heaven's signature. They are beginning to see you not just as you are today, but as the one they want to grow old with. They imagine you standing beside them in every season, in celebration and in trial, in laughter and in tears, in faith and in the quiet prayers no one else hears. And here's the truth. They have been rearranging their life to make room for you, pulling away from distractions, letting go of relationships that cannot go where God is taking them, choosing to align themselves with righteousness so that when they step into your life fully, they come as someone ready to protect what God has given. Beloved, heaven says you will not have to chase this love. It will find you. It will pursue you with clarity, not confusion, with peace, not anxiety, with faith, not fear. Even now, they are picturing the moment they will finally speak it aloud. They will tell you how long they've known. They will tell you how many times they wanted to say it sooner. They will tell you how God held them back until the time was perfect. And beloved, when that moment comes, you will feel heaven's confirmation in your spirit. Your heart will know. Your soul will exhale. Your prayers will meet their answer in the same breath. The Lord is reminding you today, I am not a God of confusion. What I send will not make you question my voice. What I give will bring rest to your soul. That is why He is refining them even now, removing fear, breaking pride, filling them with courage to love you openly, without hesitation, without shame, without holding back. Beloved, the wait is not wasted. Every day that passes is a day of preparation. Every quiet season is heaven building the foundation for a love that will last. And when it finally arrives, you will see why you had to wait. The angels say this is closer than it feels. Signs are already showing. Your spirit has already sensed the shift. Your prayers have already stirred heaven's hand. Do not stop believing now. Do not let your heart grow weary. Because the one God has chosen is about to step into your life in a way that makes you say, only God could have written this. Type, my soulmate is coming in the comments right now as your prophetic declaration. Tap like as your act of faith and agreement. Subscribe to Angel Messages for you, so you never miss what God is speaking to your heart. And if this word is confirmation for you, release a super thanks to seal it in faith and expectation. Beloved, the moment is coming when the wait will be over, when your days will no longer feel incomplete, when your heart will rest, knowing you are deeply, fully, and unapologetically loved. And heaven is smiling, because the next page of your story is about to be written in bold, beautiful letters.